from Dakota. I'm Mr. Koskis, principal of the Dakota 1012 building. As our students and community are aware, our district is moving forward with returning our students to school in person in a hybrid learning model beginning Monday, November 9th. We have missed seeing our students since March, and we are looking forward to welcoming them back on November 9th for our A group students and November 10th for our B group students. Our staff has been working hard to make preparations for our students' return. There's no doubt we all will need to work together and that we will absolutely need the help of every one of our students to help them make the return to school successful. Before I provide some information on our hybrid learning model though, I want to take a moment to focus on first things first in terms of the fact that we are nearing the end of the first marking period for this school year. Before we return to in-person learning in our hybrid model on the week of the 9th, students need to buckle down and make sure that they are focusing on finishing the first quarter as strongly as possible. First quarter grades will count for a significant portion of semester grades, in most cases 40%. First quarter ends 1 week from Friday on November 6th. So students, if you are behind or haven't been logging into remote learning and completing your work like you need to, it is vitally important that you communicate and work with your teachers over the next week or so to finish with the best possible first quarter grade. When we return to in-person learning, we will be starting the second quarter. So we will be in the middle of two transitions, a transition between grading periods and a transition in our learning model. Students, you are strongly encouraged to keep things manageable for yourself by finishing the first quarter as strongly as possible so you can focus on a fresh start for quarter two in a new mode of learning. Hybrid learning will be a new routine for all of us, as our A group students will attend all 6 of their classes on their regular schedule Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday, and our B group students will attend Tuesday, Thursday, and every other Friday. Because of the way the schedule is structured, students and staff will be finding their way together as we settle into the hybrid model and some new routines. One thing we know for sure is that it will be very important that students take a disciplined and dedicated approach to their work on the days they are not in the building. These asynchronous days will take a different look from class to class and from teacher to teacher. Days that students are not in the building will serve as a bridge between in-person days, designed to connect lessons and provide continuity in learning. In many cases, students will be expected to work independently while they are away from school on activities that extend the prior day's lesson and offer opportunities for extra practice and application of skills. Depending on the class and where a teacher is at in their curriculum, these bridge days may also feature activities that require students to complete independent work that engages them with content to be prepared in advance with certain knowledge or skills for their next in-person day. Bridge days may also include activities of both types. Again, it will look different from class to class. On their bridge day, students will be able to communicate with their teachers via email or Schoology, but will also need to recognize that their teachers will be dedicating their time primarily to their in-person students in front of them that day. This part of the hybrid schedule and the structure will be new for all of us, so we ask for everyone's patience and grace as we all settle into this new routine together. 2 things will be certain though as we move forward. First, our teachers will continue to do everything they can to support every student to be as successful as possible moving forward. Second, if students want to be successful in their classes, they absolutely cannot treat their days away from the building as days off. We strongly encourage students to establish routines in terms of their approach to their schoolwork on their asynchronous bridge days. Although they will not be logging into all of their classes on a daily basis, like they have while in remote learning, establishing routines at home will be critical. It will take a bit of time to settle in with our new hybrid learning model, just as it did with remote learning at the beginning of the year. We'll all be learning together, not only new content and skills, but new routines as well. With that said, we are confident that everyone will rise to the occasion and make this a successful transition. We ask for our students to embrace the transition to in-person hybrid learning with commitment and dedication to their work and with an open mind and positive attitude. There may be some short-term challenges, but we are confident everything is going to work out very well over the long term. Having provided a general overview of hybrid learning, we also want to share that we are also going to be providing students with video orientations of what their routines will look like at school in our new model. Over the next several days, we'll be providing video segments that review what our safety, procedures, and protocols are going to look like at arrival, in our hallways and classrooms, at lunch, and at dismissal. Students should stay tuned to their Office 365 inbox, the 1012 student Schoology page, as well as social media to access videos as they are shared. We will also be communicating with parents through school messenger email as well. Thank you for your attention to this message and your support of Dakota High School. We are eagerly anticipating our transition to hybrid learning and the return of our students to our campus. Continue to stay tuned for more information over the next several days. Thank you.